Whew. Good morning, good morning. It's Hump Day, Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. Man, it's so funny because when you talk about the future, it's like, oh man, 2020 feel like the future. And 2020 has been the roughest year. Like, oh my God, not even just for me, just for people. You know, there was that whole threat of World War III at the beginning of the year. Yeah, it was just like so much shit is happening now. Ooh, got hair. Now we dealing with a pandemic. I'm 45 years old. I've never dealt with a pandemic, and I lived through when AIDS became popular. Well, not popular, but became known, and Ebola. But those were just like epidemics that didn't concern me. Like, there were no stay-at-home orders. There was nobody telling us where we could and couldn't go. This is just altogether new. So I am surviving my very first pandemic and doing it my way. Just trying to get through the week. Payday is Friday, as usual. Landlord, we talked about that yesterday. They sent me that email. It's like, oh, we're gonna submit this for verification. It's like, you already know goddamn well. You know goddamn well. Stop it. So anybody saying like, oh, we're gonna review this and we don't know, it's like, of course we're gonna qualify, because nobody's gonna take the time to like call companies and get information. And even if you did, it's the sort of thing where, no, even if that company were to give you information about an employee, like, I can't imagine a world where a landlord calls a job and it's like, hey, I rent to a person who works for you. Do they still work for you? Are they laid off? Like, first of all, who's in the office to answer that question? Secondly, who would go through the motions of calling everybody who submitted one of these applications because fucking COVID-19? Who would have the time to check everybody's? It's like, you got an email saying she got laid off. Hey, she didn't get laid off. You know, you got her last check stub. Wasn't really her last check stub. You have my last check stub. Completely made it myself. There's even a memorandum from Asia's company talking about COVID-19 and the property that needs to be returned to the company before she can leave. We made that up too. Man, okay, look, whenever my computer is hooked up to my TV in my room, because I don't have cable, like, why the fuck would I need cable? Why would I conform to your schedule? So, whenever I click on YouTube, it pops up on my TV, and that video that plays at the beginning, like when you first visit somebody's channel, that video plays for me. So, every day, I want to say at least half a dozen times a day, I hear, my wife and I got married on February 14, 2013. It was one of the happiest days of my life. Like, I get that every time, and it tickles me, because it's true. Like, I don't even know how to go back and set those anymore, because I'd do another one, but not really that serious. Now I'm on my way to the store just to get a soda. I just want a soda, and I'm going to get Kari his energy drink. I'm going to go home. I'm going to knock out my concordance again. And we're getting to a point, I don't want to say, well, we'll be done, but I am the majority of the way through the season. I'm 2 episodes away from being done with season 11. There are 18 seasons. 19 has like 4 chapters that I've written. Season 20 has 6 or 7 chapters. So the musical is coming. Tell your friends. That's going to be a thing. The musical. I'll probably place it later. Like, I don't think it's going to be in 19. It won't be in 20, because 20 is all flashback. So probably 21. 21 is probably where we'll make our stand with the musical. Yeah, that's plenty of time. 19 will be a catch-up season, just full of character developing moments and establishing shit. 20 will be all flashback. 21 we kick it up to the musical. Fuck yeah, season 21. Tell your friends. I've made that decision now. Lock it in. Well, shit, I'm here now. So let me get in this store, get what I came to get, and get home.